had braces, I wore bows, sat behind you in second row. You passed notes in history class, said I made your young heart beat fast.
You wore pink, I wore blue, but I still shared my lunch with you. Held your hand behind the bleachers, skipped out early, blamed the teachers. Me and you since '02, like sweet tea sipping after school, like fireflies and Friday night sneaking out past porch light, laughing hard and loving true. We're peanut butter stuck like glue. We've been a pair, nothing new. Me and you since '02. You wore my jersey to the game, scream my name like I had fame. We danced slow at senior prom to that old Keith Urban song. You sang off key, but I didn't care. Still my favorite sound anywhere. From locker notes to wedding vows, you still give me butterflies now. Me and you since '02, like muddy boots and cowboy tunes, like soda pop and driving screens. We were loving faded jeans. From math class to I do, still that same old crazy crew. A perfect mess, but tried and true. Me and you since '02. We've grown up but stayed the same. Still dance barefoot in the rain. And every time you look my way, I still feel like it's the first day. Me and you since '02, with every laugh and stumble through. We've made a life from all those dreams, like small town hearts on big moonbeams. No one else will ever do. I'm still in love with high school you, and lucky me, you still love me too, just like I do. Me and you since '02. You were the one I called every night, talk about crushes till the morning light. You knew my locker combo, my favorite snack, but never knew you had my heart like that. You helped me cheat on science test, said my bad jokes were the best. We built blanket forts and skipped the dance. Guess I missed my only chance. We should've known in 10th grade, when we stayed out late and hearts misbehaved. Every smile, every sideways glance was begging for a real romance. But we were young and kinda blind, best friends scared to cross that line. Now look at us, love finally made. We should've known in 10th grade. I dated Josh, you dated Claire, but somehow we were always there. Midnight calls and late night fries, trying to hide the truth in our eyes. You danced with me when no one asked, said you'll find the right one fast. But the right one's laugh was yours all along. Took me years to hear that song. We should've known in 10th grade, when you laughed at jokes I hadn't made, when goodbye hugs felt way too long, when wrong dates always felt so wrong, when we played dumb and let it slide, let the moment pass us by. Now hearts have caught up to what we prayed. We should've known in 10th grade. I used to write misses you in my notebook line. I nearly told you like 100 times, but fate has a funny way to say better late than never, babe. We should've known in 10th grade, but I'm glad we're here now anyway. All those laughs and all those rides were just rehearsals for this life. Took a detour, took a while, but now I get to see that smile every day. Ain't it great? We finally knew what 10th grade couldn't say. I dated Josh, you dated Claire, but somehow we were always there. Midnight calls and late night fries, trying to hide the truth in our eyes. You danced with no love, all but truth in our eyes. Now hearts have caught up to what we prayed.
I walked in, just chasing time, dust on boots and peace to find. Didn't know that I would see the only thing that once broke me. You looked up like years stood still, same old eyes that gave me chills. I held my breath, sipped my wine, thinking about that goodbye line. And still I found you in a world that let us drift and fade. Through every turn we didn't take, like fate, just circle back again. Two lost hearts where it began. I thought we were through, but still I found you. I wore pride like Sunday dress. You wore silence, I wore stress. But under all the years gone by, still that spark we can't deny. I tried a rose, I tried the flame, but no one ever knew my name the way you did with just one glance. Now we're both here, second chance. Yeah, still I found you in the place we said we'd never go. Guess some things never let you go. I held the door, you held the view. We never meant to, but we do. Find love still true. Never said much about right or wrong, just turn the wrench and work till dawn. A man of soul, steel and pain, taught me more than books explain. He patched the roof and fixed the truck, didn't need no preacher's love. When storms came knocking on our land, he just stood tall and spoke with his hands. He spoke with his hands, not with words. In every scar his love was heard. Callous palms and quiet grace, never asked but knew his place. He built a life without demands, yeah. He spoke with his hands. Taught me how to hold the line, stand up straight, bide my time. He'd nod once, that meant you're right, and leave the porch light on at night. He spoke with his hands, soft and rough, said I love you without the fluff. Built a world where I could stand, even now I understand. His silence carved out who I am, 'cause he spoke with his hands. Now I raise my bore the same, not loud, not proud, but true in name. He spoke with his hands, not with ease, but every touch was meant to please. Laid the bricks that made my spine, one small nail at a time. Now I walk not by command, but by the man who spoke with his hands. Yeah, he spoke with his hands. There's a picture on the mantle, faded and worn, of a younger me when my boots weren't torn. Thought I had forever in my hands, but time don't listen to a man's plans. I've chased dreams down empty roads, traded truth for tales I told, but in the mirror, plain as day, is the man I swore I wouldn't play. But what time couldn't change is the love I gave, the quiet pain, the way I still hear her name in the cold night rain. Years have passed, lines rearranged, but there's a part of me that time couldn't change. I've seen friends fall like autumn leaves, left graves behind in old beliefs. But one thing that still holds true is how I break when I think of you. Yeah, what time couldn't change ain't in the scars or in the shame, it's in the way some memories stay, even when they fade. I've moved on, but not estranged from the part of me that time couldn't change. Some say time heals, some say it steals, but I know it just reveals. Final what time couldn't change.
Ain't the past or the hurt or the blame. It's the fire inside I can't explain. Still burning through the pain. I've grown old but I remain tied to the part that time couldn't change. Can't change. Yeah, some things time just can't change.
Bring me coffee in your faded tea. Kiss my cheek and don't say a thing. Sunlight spills across the floor. I don't need much, but I want more. You hum that tune from 98, dancing socks when it gets late. You laugh like home, warm and wide, and that's the part I'll never hide. This simple love, no grand parade, no diamond lights or sweet cliches, just you and me, and time that stays in every little quiet way. We don't need to rise above. We've got this simple love. We got bills and leaky pipes, but somehow, babe, it feels just right. No fireworks or movie scenes, but this is more than childhood dreams. And you fold my shirts and steal my fries, hold my hand when storms arise. There ain't a day I'd trade away for any richer, flashier way. Yeah, this simple love, soft and true, just Sunday drives and me with you. No need to prove what we both knew. When I look up and see that view of your eyes, stars above, I'm thankful for this simple love. Oh, love. Let them chase the golden fire. We'll just hold what won't expire. Final, this simple love built to stay, like old guitars and porch light haze. It ain't loud, but it still plays in hearts that never walk away. We don't need the world to know this simple love will always grow. Yeah, this simple love is made peace with my past, let it ride. The wrong turns, the tears I used to hide. Every scar's just a line in the book I wrote, and I wear them all like a weathered coat. I've seen dreams fall in love slip away, watch good years fade into yesterday. But I wake each dawn with a breath and a grin, 'cause the road ain't done and I ain't giving in. I still got miles, still got fire, still got a heart full of worn out desire. The road may twist, the skies may cry, but I've got time before I say goodbye. Folks say slow down, take it easy son, but this engine of mine still wants to run. I've tasted loss, I've buried pride, but I'm still singing with the wind by my side. I still got miles, still got fire, still got a heart full of worn out desire. The road may twist, the skies may cry, but I've got time before I say goodbye. And when my boots can't find no ground, I'll know I left my song in every town. If I still got miles, I still got dreams, still got a voice that cuts through the seams. The world may change, but I won't lie. I'll ride this life till the rivers run dry. Yeah, I still got miles, and I'm taking my time. This ain't slanging of mine, I'm taking my time. And my boots can't find no ground, but this engine of mine still wants to run. I've tasted loss, I've buried pride, but I'm still singing with the wind. I'm taking my time.
We grew up chasing fireflies, laughing till the stars lit up the skies. You held my hand when I scraped my knee, but you never knew what you meant to me.
I still remember your sweet 16. You wore that dress like a movie scene. I was just your shoulder then, never brave enough to pretend.
But maybe now the time feels right, two hearts glowing in the same porch light. All these years we played pretend, but maybe we're more than friends.
You called me up late last last July. Said you missed the way we used to ride.
I laughed and said, well, come on through. But I didn't say I missed you too.
You made my coffee just too sweet, like you always did so naturally.
You smiled and said, this feels like home. And I knew I'd never be alone.
'C's maybe now the heart can speak of all the things we used to keep. We've danced around how this could end, but maybe we're more than friends. If I reach for you, will you stay? I've been waiting for you every day. Let's stop wondering and just begin the love story that might have been. 'Cause maybe love was always near, in every smile, in every year. Now I'm yours, no need to pretend. We've always been more than friends. Yeah, baby, more than friends, more than friends. I built these walls to keep love out. Too many storms, too much doubt. But then you smiled like the morning sun, and I knew those days were finally done. I've been hurt, I've been lied to too. Swore I'd never try something new, but your voice was calm, your hands were kind, and something in you eased my mind. So if you're ready, I am too, to break these chains and walk on through. No more hiding, no need for more. My heart's an open door. I still shake when I feel too close, but your touch is soft, it never boasts. You don't rush and you don't demand, you just reach out and hold my hand. I'm not perfect, got cracks and scars, but I've come far to where you are. And if you stay, I swear I'll be the kind of love that lets you breathe. So if you're ready, I am too, to build something strong, something true. No more fear like there was before. My heart's an open door. Let's let the past be what it was, and learn to trust, learn to love, one step at a time, just us. 'Cause now we're ready, now we know love like this takes time to grow. Come inside, leave pain on the floor. My heart's an open door. You knock so soft,
Saw you at the diner on Main Street today. Same old laugh, but a few years away. You said, well, look who the wind blew in. And just like that, I felt young again.
You still wear that worn flannel blue, still tap your boots when nervous too. I smile, just smile, time slipped between. But my heart skipped like I was 17.
We were just kids back then, but hearts remember where they've been. That old school lot, that lakeside scene, the way we danced like it was a dream. And now here we are with years between, but this love still feels like 17. You asked me if I ever stayed in touch. I said I tried, but maybe not enough. We laughed about prom, that old truck ride, where you first leaned on me that July night. I kept your note in my dresser drawer, love you always scribbled at the core. Guess some things fade and some still gleam, like your voice saying my name in a dream. We were just wild and free, two hearts on fire beneath the trees, kissing slow to a radio tune, counting stars and howling at the moon. We moved on, but in between it still burns like 17. What if we'd stayed? What if we knew? What if forever meant me and you? Maybe we were young, maybe we were green, but some love just don't lose its sheen. Now we're here, back where it all began. Older hands, but the same old plans. If you'd say yes, I'd chase that dream, 'cause loving you still feels like 17. Yeah, darling, with you it still feels like 17. Packed my bags at 21, chasing fire, chasing sun. Left a note on the old barn wall, said don't wait up if I don't call. Tasted neon, slept in bars, sang my soul under stranger stars. Thought the map would lead me in, but found no peace in city wind. The road was never home, just a place my boots had known. Thought I'd find myself out there,
Gave me miles but left me alone. Heard the cheers but missed her smile. She was my reason all the while. Now every mile just makes it known. The road was never home. If I could trade these songs I've sung for one more night where I belong. The road was never home, just a tale I carved in stone. I've chased the world, but now I see what I was missing was just me. So if you're lost, don't go alone, 'cause the road was never home. Yeah, the road was never home. Yeah, the road was never home. The road was never home. He sits where the floorboards creak just right, sipping memories with the falling light. Boots by the door, same as they've been since the day she left and the war within. He don't talk much, but the porch sure hears every laugh, every sigh, every silent tear. There's a photo nailed to the window frame of a girl who danced and never came. The porch knows everything he hides, from the way his hands shake to the pride in his eyes. It's held the weight of years gone wrong and the echo of a long lost song. He don't say much, but when he sings, the porch knows everything. He once rode fast, lived wild and free, thought love was just a passing breeze. But time taught slow and pain taught deep, and now he talks to ghosts before he sleeps. Yeah, the porch knows everything he's done, every goodbye said before the setting sun. It creaks with truth he'll never speak, keeps secrets buried 6 boards deep. And though the world may never cling, the porch knows everything. It's just wood and nails, but it's been there still, through every storm, every broken well. The porch knows everything he won't say, like how he still dreams of her face each day. He don't need to write no song, it's been sung right here all along. Let the winds of time do what they bring. The porch knows everything. Knows everything. Yeah. The porch knows. You bring me coffee in your worn out jeans, still smell like hay and gasoline. The rooster sings before the sun, and you say, girl, the day's begun.
You dance barefoot on the porch at night, fireflies glowing in the moonlight. No fancy heels or city lights, just you and me and stars so bright. We ain't got much, but we got all we need. A little front porch and a garden full of seeds. No champagne toast or high-rise lights, but love runs deep in this simple life. Yeah, love runs deep in this simple life. You hum old tunes, hanging out the clothes, hair in curls, the wind still blows. You laugh like church bells Sunday morn, like you were made for fields of corn. You fix the fence with muddy boots, singing lines from old country roots. And when you pull me in at 5, you say, darling, I'm so glad you're mine. We ain't got gold, but we've struck something rare. In every moment in the way you care, ain't no need for glamour or strife. Just you and me in this simple life. Just you and me in this simple life. Let 'em chase that fast and shining world. I'll take your hand, you country girl. We'll build a dream with dust and light, simple, slow, and feeling right. We ain't got much, but we got everything. A rusty truck and 2 hearts that sing. No need for more, no need for might. Just you and me in this simple life. Forever starts in this simple ride. Just you and me in this simple life. Simple, sweet, and steady life.
She walked out in the pouring rain, left her words like a burning chain. Said, you ain't the man I knew, but hell, I never asked her to. Lost my job, lost my pride, slept 3 nights in my old ride. But rock bottom don't feel so small when you learn how not to crawl. I'm still standing tall with my back against the wall. Took the hits, took the fall, but I never lost it all. 'Cause I kept my soul, kept my fire through the ash, through the wire. You can break my name, but not my call. I'm still standing tall. still standing tall. A man ain't made by what he owns, but by the fire that he walks alone. Final still standing tall, through the heartbreak, through the brawl. You can take it all, but you'll never see me fall. With this grit in my chest, I'll ride on with no rest, till they write my name on heaven's walls. I'll still be standing tall. Yeah, still standing tall.
That old dirt road still knows my name, where we carved our hearts in a sweet gum lane. You wore that dress, I wore my pride. We danced till the stars lit up the sky. Now it's just me and the wind tonight, chasing shadows in the pale moonlight. Your laugh still echoes through these trees. I'm driving through back road memories. Mama says time will heal it all, but I still see your ghost in every fall. Your note still lies in the dresser drawer. I can't read it, not anymore. Now it's just me and the wind tonight, chasing shadows in the pale moonlight. Your laugh still echoes through these trees. I'm driving through back road memories. Maybe someday I'll move on, but this town still sings your song. And every mile I ride alone brings me back to what is gone. Yeah, it's just me and the wind tonight, trying to make wrong things right. Your love still haunts these maple leaves. I'm lost in my back road memories. Back road memories. Back road memories, where you'll always be with me. I've been the sinner, I've been the saint, painted my world in dust and pain, took wrong turns and cursed the sky, but I never once forgot love to try. I've lost some folks I should have held, spoke soft lies I later yelled, but I paid the price with time and tears, and carried truth through all my years. Bent but standing, bruised not broke, wore my shame like an old trench coat, fell down hard, slow, with a little less pride, a lot more soul. I ain't perfect, but I'm still landing
sunset on my name. Heard the silence whisper blame, but grace don't shout, it softly stays. It leads a man through better days. Bent but standing, scarred by time, still got fire in this crooked spine. I've learned more from every fall than I ever did standing tall. My story ain't clean or commanding, but I'm bent and still standing. Let the wind judge me if it must, I'll still rise up from the dust. Bent but standing, worn and wise, still chasing truth neath heavy skies. I may not shine like I once planned, but I've held the line with calloused hands. This life ain't neat, but it's demanding, and I'm bent, yeah, I'm still standing, still here, still standing. You showed up in that flannel coat, dripping wet but full of hope. I opened the door, your smile was shy. Said, mind if I come in till the sky runs dry? You made some tea, I dried my boots. You played old songs on my daddy's lute. We didn't talk much, just sat real still, the kind of quiet where your heart can heal. When the rain fell down, love rose slow, like the creek behind the silo. No big spark, no thunder sound, just two hearts floating safe and sound. Sometimes love don't make a sound, like you and me, when the rain fell down. You told me stories about your scars, I traced them like old country stars. And every drop on the window pane felt like it washed away our pain.
You never tried to change my mind, just held my hand and took your time. And somewhere between the storm and sun, I knew right then you were the one.
When the rain fell down, time stood still. We found peace on that windowsill. No grand vows, no wedding gown, just your old flannel and love we found. Hearts whisper when they're truly bound, like you and me, when the rain fell down. Some folks need fire, need a fight, but we were born for soft and right. And baby, I still hear that sound of love beginning as the rain fell down. Now every time the sky turns gray, I smile and drift to that rainy day, where nothing loud and nothing proud, just quiet love that still surrounds, still falling like that soft old sound. You and me, when the rain fell down.
Just you and me,
when the rain fell down. I swore off love after the last goodbye, packed up my tears, let the past run dry. Then you walked in with your crooked grin, and somehow I felt whole again.
You said you're done with heartbreak blues, but girl, I'm not the one who lose. I've had my share of nights alone, but something about you feels like home.
Let's raise a glass to broken hearts, to taking chances, brand new starts. We ain't perfect, but we've come far. You've got your fire, I've got my spark. We're building love with every part of this brand new, beautiful start. You don't ask why I flinch sometimes, you just hold me till it feels right. And I don't mind your quiet stare, 'cause I know your soul's still repairing there. We're not the same folks we once were, but I choose your scars and laughter sure. We both got cracks, but baby look, that's where the light gets in the book. Let's raise a toast to second tries, to honest words and no white lies. We don't need maps, we'll trust the stars. Got 'em up in the love and these beat up hearts. We're riding hope into every part of this brand new, beautiful start. Maybe we fell so we could rise, with better truth behind our eyes. And now we're here, no act, no art, just love, pure love from brand new hearts. So here's to us, to taking flight, to late night talks and holding tight. We ain't rushing, just playing it smart, one song at a time, one open heart. We've made it through the hardest part, now it's just us and a brand new start. You're my star every single day, and I'm not going anywhere. This love we found is here to stay. You show up late with that crooked grin, mud on your boots and a wild spin. I say, boy, you better act right. You wink and say, ain't this a fun fight? You roll your eyes but still hold my hand, boss me around like you own the land. But when you laugh, girl, I lose control. Your sweet sass with a fire in your soul. You're trouble and I like it. We fuss, we dance, then reignite it like a honky-tonk on a Friday night. We clash and crash, but it feels so right. We're sparks flying in a back road riot. You're trouble and I like it. You call me darling just to get your way, leave your dishes for another day. But then you sing that old George tune, and somehow I forgive you soon. You burn my toast but kiss me sweet, steal my hat, still knock me off my feet. You slam the door then dance right back. You're a wildfire on a railroad track. You're trouble and I like it. We shout then kiss, can't quite fight Your trouble and I like it. My head says run, my heart says ride it. From county fairs to kitchen floors, we fight, we laugh, then beg for more. We're chaos, sugar, don't try to hide it. Your trouble and I like it. Your trouble and I like it. You walked in and the world stood still, like a song I never learned to feel. Your eyes looked tired, your smile was thin, but I still saw the boy I knew back then.
You wore that dress like it held the past, like the years went slow, but the pain held fast.
I almost spoke, but my voice got lost
in the space between us and what it cost.
If the moon could talk, it'd tell the truth of midnight calls and loving youth, of promises we couldn't keep, and hearts that broke too deep to speak. But here we are, beneath the stars, still wondering who we are. I chased the road, you chased the sky, both of us forgot to ask why. Maybe fate just closed that door, but I still stand where we were before.
I wrote your name in every song, but sang it quiet like I was wrong.
Now you're here
and I can't pretend I'd still choose you, even in the end.
If the moon could talk, it'd shine so bright on all the things we lost that night, on empty beds and tear-stained sheets and dreams we buried way too deep. But here we are, not saying much, still reaching for a tender touch. Do you still dream of what we were? Every mile made your name louder, and maybe we were just too young, but part of me thinks you're still the one. If the moon could talk, it might forgive the way we loved, the way we lived. We let it go, we lost the spark, but maybe we still hold the mark. So if you ask me